Hello, Just Too Good here. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Ninjago Jungle Dragon set, which releases March 1st with 506 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it retails for $40 in the United States. The only unique character of the minifigures of this set is PoulErik, which I hope I'm saying right, but this design doesn't have any unique or exclusive prints or pieces or anything like that. Both face prints are found in a lot of the other sets from this wave, whether it be the cheap $20 set for that top one and all the other sets, or most of the other sets that are above that $20 one for the bottom one. Torso and leg print is the same as a lot of the other figures from this wave. And with the wrap removed from the neck, you could get a better look at that top face print and some of that back face printing as well. The Thunder Keeper of this set has a white spear, as well as that really nice new mask piece found in the 3 more expensive sets of this wave. The face print is the same as that other figure's bottom face print, which I kind of wish they would have just made an exclusive face print for this figure. Torso print and leg printing is the same as that figure as well, with those designs at the back of the head and the torso. The Zane minifigure is the same one found in the Catamaran Boat Battle set, the more expensive set of this wave, so this design coming in a much cheaper set is welcome. I like getting that silver hairpiece, which we got earlier in this year with the Titan mech and I think the little battle pack or whatever they're called. I like the torso and leg printing for this wave. And with those 3 accessories removed, you get a better look at the back of the torso printing, as well as the back of the head, which has some nice detailing there as well. As for Lloyd, this is the same version found in the $20 set, as well as the poly bag, but this one's a little bit more decked out, and with a different accessory with this long bone for the Jungle Dragon. I really like the torso and leg printing, and this new dual molded hair bandana combo, which just works really well. And with all those accessories removed, you can get a better look at his back torso printing, his alternate face, which I do like that he got a new face print different from the LEGO Ninjago movie faces that they overused for the other ninjas. Also included is this really nice dual molded piece, which is a treasure included in all the other Jungle retail sets. So the build of this set is a Jungle Dragon as well as Zane's vehicle. For the Jungle Dragon, I really love the color scheme, which is bright bluish green, some pearl gold, some dark tan, and sand green sprinkled throughout. The bright bluish green being the most prominent, and that just looks fantastic, but I'm really a sucker for that color. And there's some fantastic posability here, whether it be the tail, which has some different points of articulation, or the feet, which have a nice socket connection at the top and miniature ball joints at the bottom, or the head, which has a ball joint in that middle section, and another ball joint with the neck connection, and a very openable mouth. All right, openable isn't really a word. I think articulated mouth is better. But that mouth design is connected with what I like to call the Life on Mars arms right there, where they have those 2 handle connections, and then that ball joint at the middle there, and like I said earlier, another ball joint at that neck section. The headpiece is a really nice printed piece in that bright bluish green. I love the design there. That's not any stickers, though this part right here, the silk part, is a sticker. And then that bottom part is also really nice to get in that dark tan. I like how they did the tongue kind of sticking out, where they use one of those fang pieces, as I call them, just positioned with that little pole connection and it kind of popping out of that little section with the teeth there. Again, very articulated, and there's even these 2 horns, which you can move around as well with how those are clipped on. Really, really cool design. And then the second section has 2 stickers, one on each side, and a 2x2 jumper with one of those pizza slice pieces in a bright bluish green. And then for the middle body section, I will say the wing builds aren't super elaborate and are probably one of my least favorite parts of the builds. They just kind of look a little bit lackluster compared to the rest of the body, where we have these 3 blade pieces and then a miniature ball joint connection, which gives some nice articulation, don't get me wrong, but again, it just doesn't look as elegant or as cool as it could be compared to how cool the rest of the body looks. I would have maybe liked a more elaborate design, and maybe they should have went with a felt type wing that they usually kind of do with a dragon of this size. But anyways, that middle body section does have the seat where Lloyd can ride the dragon, and you can just stick him standing up right here. Also, some more stickers to the side, right at the front here, and again on the other side, including this part on both sides as well. And the saddle itself can even be removed, as it just connects on to 4 studs. For a closer look at the dragon legs, again, a socket connection at the top, which provides for some nice articulation all around. Unfortunately, no knee joints or anything, but you do get a miniature ball joint at the end right here for the feet. each with individual movement for these clipped on pieces. This one has a chain right here, and the other one on the other side is basically the same build, but just flipped in without the chain. I like getting this dish piece in that bright bluish green. Then for the hind legs, we have a slightly different build with the Next Knight's shield right there, and some of the same articulation where we have the miniature ball joint and then a socket joint at the top. And it's the same for the leg on the other side, but just flipped around. I think they did a good job with the underside of the dragon as well, those plates right there in dark tan. And then finally, behind the riding area with the back section of the tail, this tail design looks really cool with how they use those Technic axle connections so that you get a little bit of articulation with each of these sections. And each of them are topped off pretty good with the Next Knight's shield, those pizza slice pieces in the bright bluish green. And then I like how the very end uses this dual molded piece that I like to get with the rubber end in a sand green and then a bright bluish green front. That's fantastic to get in that color. So that's it for the build. Let's pose this guy. Here, it's just a pretty generic pose. But over here, I love how you can almost make it like a kaiju with it standing on two legs. That's some nice posability there. Even more so here. But now let's take a look at Zane's vehicle. For Zane's vehicle, I like this small little design using that 2x2 print that's also found in the new Jay's Electromech set, you know, the one that only I seem to like. This small design has two studs to fit Zane on the side. And also at the side, we have these stud shooters. And you know how those work, where you just push and those studs go flying. Not too much else to show with this vehicle. I like the design of the flag the most, but it's also nice to get those gold dishes at the bottom. That's it for the build of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. So for the box of this set, we have that $40 box size, and at the back, some different shots of the set. For the instructions at the very end, we have an advertisement for some other sets. Of course, other jungle sets of this wave, which I've done a review on for each of them, including the poly bag, which isn't shown here. So overall, I didn't pay too much attention to this when it was first revealed. Not because it was bad, but I just have a bad experience buying Lloyd dragons and then not building them. And then I took a while to review this, took a while to build it, but I'm glad I got it all done because it does look really fun once it's all put together. I like the bright bluish green design. I like the kooky face he has, and I love the posability not only with the head, but with the tail and also with all the legs. And then the minifigure selection is not the best because we don't get any exclusive prints. Technically an exclusive character, but it just uses pieces found in the other sets. And most of the pieces found in the minifigures are found in the cheaper set for $20. That's nice to see Zane in this drastically cheaper set because the other way to get him is that, what, $80 catamaran or $70 catamaran, so there's a little bit of a price difference there. With all things considered, I'd rate this one a B+. I actually really like the design of the Jungle Dragon. I love the posability and the color scheme. The minifigure selection, everything, while not the best, it's a good deal for $40. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe for more new LEGO Ninjago reviews. It also helps out the channel. And like the video if you like the video, that also helps out the channel. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.